Alright y'all, welcome back to the video. It's gonna get dark in here. Freaking 10. To advance really quick, we have to grab a couple parts for today's video, but it kind of ties in with the last video. But either way, this one that's coming up right now is going to be exciting. The box is sitting right behind me right there. So let's run some errands. I'm running around really quick. I just want to get going with this video, so I will pick you guys back up once it gets more organized. Another video. Y'all new to the channel, have been watching this build 05 Cateye. We're doing a lot of stuff too, just came out of paint. One of the last couple of things we did were color match tails, and they look freaking great. Have our color matched our brake light. If y'all could guess what is in here, not just any color match heads. We got some new features in these. Let's pull them out and show you guys what we got. New boxes. Out the way. What is that to? Oh, the tail lights. That was much needed.
Yeah, I think we still need that.
I was wondering where that thing went. Also just pulling out the uppers, and these are the lowers right here. Boy, do they look slick. Custom heads and tails, all of them have a new circuit board LED. It's one of the new things Performance Auto Lighting did. And then for the uppers, a lot of these newer trucks have them, y'all. What would you call it? Also, like the projector bulb, pretty much.
Yeah, projector.
So it shines a little better. I mean, these are really good. Huge shout out to this company. They've been hooking it up. It takes a lot of time to make these. I mean, you gotta pull them apart, you gotta do all the specs. We had a couple problems with the third brake light. They were on it for me, wasn't their fault. They got it figured out. Everything's working good. This is not a big project. This should be plug and play, but the headlights should have been plug and play too. My truck has not been liking these LEDs, so let's hope that all of it goes as planned. First thing we gotta do is pop that. We're gonna take out these old ones. We only have two clears in it right now, just the upper headlights. We'll pull those out. We'll have to move around the harness for the grill bar. Other than that, y'all, let's get these installed. Tell you how many times I've taken these out in the last 6 months. Because all the bullshit I've had to deal with. Alright, this is what we got. Everything's out. Also, where's your pin at, Bo? John made a joke about us having problems with the truck. You guys last saw we were about to install one of the headlights, and I was just curious. We saw inside I have two holes for the headlights. One's with that lens, the other one's just an opening, and I saw the opening had a weird looking OEM type bulb in it, like the yellow light, and I was like, I hope that's not, just long story short. We plugged it in, and the actual other side too was OEM, which is the yellow, and I just don't know why. I guess I just wasn't clear about that with the company, and I don't just who runs yellow LEDs anymore. That's all I'm saying. But so I had to send them an email or a message, and we finally got it back on track. And it's an H1 and an H3, which is a very, very weird type of LED. So you can't just go buy them. We went to Advance and bought $100 worth of freaking LEDs. And I'm just like, why not? I'm just not even gonna do that, man. We need to get what these lights need. So we had to order them. They'll be here in 2 days, so next time you guys see me, they'll be here. All right guys, we had some time off. It's been like almost a week since I haven't posted, and we're taking a break on the boat and the truck. Reason being, Cameron decided after 3 years to take an absolute dump on me. At the same time, I kind of broke it, but it was going bad, and temper got to me, and I wanted to break it, so I had to wait for the camera to come. But we got all new lenses. This lens is a lot nicer. I'll show you guys. She zooms in a lot further now. Yeah, she's really nice. And this video, which you've been watching in the beginning, was filmed probably like 2.5 weeks ago. Had to wait for the LED bulbs to come in. Something happened with the warehouse during the storm, so they got on back order, blah, blah, blah. So they just came to me now. And by the way, when we get these, I'm gonna show you guys how much of a pain in the butt they were to install. These little bastards right here, yeah. We got too low, too high. And we had to do a lot of stuff to get him to work. Austin's over there washing his truck. He'll be helping out a little bit in the video today, but me and him kind of already got these in place. It involved springs, and it was just a pain in the butt, but we should be ready to rock and roll. So right now, all there is to do is to just plug the lights in, get them rolling. We do have to cut something in here because the bulbs stick out so far, just because they're so skinny. It's just the way the housings work. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. You can see right here, let me flip this around. I like how this lens zooms in so freaking far. You guys can get some better angles. So yeah, we had to cut the boots. Yeah, that should not be like, well, it should be like that, but the boots should be completely covered over it. But these LEDs, they're just so big, and we had to actually cut them out because there's a built-in fan. They're super nice LEDs, and they're they're pretty bright, so it's just what we had to do to make this work. But it's the top headlights, that's how they're gonna work. I need to clean these off. Try to install these things like 30 freaking times. Hopefully today's the day though. Damn. Truly, I mean this, never in my life have I ever had to cut something so much to make it fit. I do not know why. Maybe it's just this side. I really don't know, but I mean, I had to use the freaking grinder. It took my, shut the camera off. It took me like freaking 30 minutes to get it. I'm only trying to cut so much because it's where my light mounts. So it is what it is. It is now mounted. I got it cleaned up a little bit. That is how the first one's looking. I'm gonna give you guys a little closer look at it. Oh yeah, she's looking good. Well, that I want to just do something easy right now, and hopefully that is not bad over there, that top side. So we're gonna go ahead and get the bottom in. I'm zooming in. So I'm gonna show you guys, like I said, with that bar grill, I got a custom harness made for this. So in theory, I don't know why there's OEM bulbs, and I think the shop put it in when they were trying to mess around with all the electrical, but I'm gonna pull this one out. This can be used as my running light. To replace that, I have this amber light that will match with the turn signal when I hit it. So that's what we're gonna do here. So let's go ahead and get all this wired up, plugged in. This is our lower light. What we're gonna do here is just pull off this backing that is covering, let's see if you guys see, that is covering the holes up. Hello, Timbo. How's it going, man? This tape or super glue? All right, that is 2 installed, upper and lower. Let's go to this side. So let's see if this one's gonna have to get cut to, and 100% yes it is. Y'all to see, this makes no sense. There's nothing I can do but the bulb, and it won't go. There's no angle you can do it. It's all gotta, then once it actually sits down, this has to turn with here, then go down. So literally all of the plastic in here. See you later. All right, so we're good on that. Owen's going to back the camera up and try to see if we can get the last one down here.
Inside is
all of this we have to manage and figure out what we're doing with it. I'm gonna try to explain this the easiest way I can. So each light both have a connection to them. So the top has it, the bottom has it, same with that side. So with the kit, what you get is 2 connections that run to one. So all of them should be synced the same way, so I don't have to run bottom to bottom, top to top. So I'm thinking, y'all, I'm gonna run these wires, I'm gonna connect top to bottom like that. And then I have 2 longer pieces that will run it across up here. Same with that side, then all of it will go straight to the battery. It sounds confusing. You guys probably won't be able to see me too much of what I'm doing, but it's gonna work. It's next 1 or 2 days after you guys last saw that clip where we're actually trying to wire everything up. And if you guys don't know, in these Euro models they have side terminals. Some vehicles have top, some have both. On this truck we have side terminals, so it's kind of hard to want to wire things up the way I wanted to do it. So I running to the parts store. I got these little extensions that go from the back with a nut, so you can try to wire it up a little better. So we got everything lit up. Before we just came out here, I had to mess with the bottom headlights. I wanted to get actual switchbacks because the yellow was staying on lit, like I was telling y'all in the video. And we switched out some other running lights. I'm gonna show you guys what they look like. Christian will get some close-up shots of kind of how it is. I'm happy that the truck's starting to come back together, and these headlights have been a pain in the butt, but now that they're in, they're finished, pretty excited. It's a good little startup feature like we started in the last video, and what I want to try to do with the switchback, I'll show you guys when I hit my turn signal. This harness is actually built into my bottom harness for the headlight, so this is what we installed today. That's pretty neat what we got going on. These are running lights too. We replaced these, so they're all kind of matched at the bottom now. So one of the exciting things, what I was trying to wire when we were ending the video is actually, Christian, come up here, these bars right here were kind of custom made. They haven't really done these for my year model. It's a new circuit board they were working on, so I'm gonna show you guys. And if you know my Tahoe, it does the same exact thing with the halos, but like this is like next level. It's light out, so I don't know how good we're gonna be able to see it, but it's all Bluetooth to my phone. Let me turn them on. So it's hard to see, but there is a lot of modes on this, guys, a lot. I can dim them down. There's all different names. Look at my phone. It's a little hard to see, but these are all names and settings of everything you can do with these lights. Look at that, what's going on there. Okay, that's what I'm gonna keep it on, honestly. It's just solid white. The LEDs match up really good, and one thing I am gonna try to wire with these lights is that I can make, when I hit my turn signal, my bar will light up, my switchback will light up, and then these actual top headlights will light up in here yellow as my turn signal. So there's a lot of stuff I get to mess with. Like I said, huge shout outs to Performance Auto Lighting. They completely hooked up this truck for me, guys. These headlights, they sent a pair of rock lights that we'll be throwing on too. They were just really good with me. We had some difficulties with the lights, but it is what it is. Everything has its problems, and they were always there for me to make sure that I was taken care of, especially with the headlights. Came with the wrong thing, they got me set up, got me with the right one. So if you guys want to check out any of their stuff, I'll throw all the stuff in the description. Any year, model, make, they can customize lights just like this. They really pulls this truck together, being color match and whatnot. In the day, we'll get some better shots of the truck at night. There's still a shit ton of stuff we have to throw on this, but like I said, the truck is coming back together. So I appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, Linton Bass TV.